Hello friends, good morning. So you see this mint plant. This is spread so nicely in a boat shape cemented pot. So a few of my friends have this problem that they start growing mint, but it starts off very well, but then later on something happens and it dies. So today we will talk about how to plant this mint and what are the requirements for this to grow well, and then later on how to maintain this throughout the year, because this is a perennial herb, friends, and this grows throughout the year. You can enjoy these leaves, the fragrant leaves throughout the year. So let's begin. So the first requirement for this is good soil. So this is my another boat shape pot I have taken, and because why boat shape or why a bigger pot, because it has got these roots which spread very nicely, and I'll just show you. You see, there is some name. So this grows like grass, so it needs space to spread out. So that's why I have taken this another boat shape planter, and this is plastic. Plastic is not good, not advisable, but you can take cemented pot or mud pot, earthen pot, but right now this is the only thing available to me, so I am going to do this in this. Friends, there is no hard and fast rule in gardening. Whatever works well is the rule. Okay, so this is my old pot, and earlier this cholai was growing in this, so the soil is like this. I can see some small ants also, but so that's why I brought some new soil. This new soil, this is the new soil mix under the sand. In one of my videos I have told everyone how to make basic soil mix. So a few basic things are there already, and I have put more sand in this. Why? Because it needs good drainage, and since you can't do much hoeing in this, tilling or weeding, you can't do much of that. Weeding of course you can do, but hoeing you cannot do. Gudai, nirai, what we call that, So I have put little more sand in this. I want to make it little sandy, little porous, so that the mint grows well in this. So this is the new soil, and this one is the old soil. So what I am going to do, I'll mix this new soil in this. And one more thing, I have added little trichoderma fungicide powder also in this. I'll show you what is fungicide powder. This is biofungicide powder, friends. This one. Its name is Nisarga, and trichoderma is written very small, in very small letters in blue color. So this is bio, and this is not chemical, so this is not harmful to the plant, since we are aiming towards organic vegetables, organic gardening totally, because otherwise the vegetables are available in the market also, but they are not organically grown. So we have made our soil like this. So now I'll show you how to take out this mint from roots to plant in this pot. We'll start from this side. You can pull also. This is all joined with each other. You see? You see the root system in this? So, see, such lengthy roots. So we'll spread these roots in this new pot now. It is very necessary that when you want to have mint throughout the year, that you grow it with the root from the root only. And roots should be very, very good. There should be nice roots like this. Now we'll just spread the roots in this and cover the roots with soil. And within 1 week, it will make its home in this new pot and start growing. Simple. Okay, this is done. Now we'll sprinkle some water, which I'll do later on. But before that, I want to explain a few more things. Like why our mint suddenly dies. You know, usually it dies only in monsoon season or in May or June because of the severe heat conditions. Its leaves start burning. Its soil gets scorched, very hot, and as the mint has got the cooling property, it needs cooling atmosphere during May and June. Right? So what you have to do that time in May and June, it has to give an ample shade. Very less partial sunlight and a lot of shade and lot of water. It needs lot of water. Morning and evening. In May, June, it needs water twice. So this is the protection we can give to our mint during scorching heats, dry heat time. But in monsoon, the condition becomes very different. In monsoon, if you have grown it on the surface ground, then it faces the direct rainfall on its leaves. So what happens? The leaves start getting rot. If you will see some of the leaves, get blackened. So that is a sign that the leaves and the stems are getting rot. So to save from that condition, you have to provide certain kind of shade, not exactly shade, some kind of net or some kind of protection to this plant so that the direct rainfall doesn't harm its leaves. Okay, otherwise the leaves get crushed, smashed, and these stems also, they start getting rot. So that time rotting happens, and because of the rotting, this mint start dying. So what one can do? One can mix some this bio fungicide in 1 liter of water and spray on the leaves also and in the soil also, and just protect it from the direct rainfall, because otherwise the leaves and stems both will get rot. So and in winters, now we come to winters also, because sometimes in winters also it starts dying. During fog conditions or during severe winter time, it start getting dying. So that time you have to give good cover again to this and to protect it from the fog, and then but it needs ample sunlight even then. So if we keep these things in mind and start giving attention to our mint plant accordingly, then we can enjoy our mint throughout the year. This is mint flower, friends, and this is on seeding. Not able to take good picture. Okay. Yeah. And last but not least is the fertilizing part. So for fertilization, I usually use my homemade compost, or if it is finished, then I use vermicompost in this. So while making this, I must talk about cow dung khad also, that I use while mixing the basic soil. So after that I use my own homemade compost or the vermicompost. So friends, whenever, what I do, I'll tell you, whenever I harvest a lot of mint from this pot, I immediately put about 2 fistful of vermicompost or homemade compost in this, and do little hoeing and sprinkle water, give water. So that's it. It picks up by itself, and it's, you see, when you have harvested the upper bigger leaves, then these lower ones, you see, these lower ones. Sorry. Yeah. These small ones, the lower ones, they start growing by themselves. So that's it. So I think I have covered almost everything about mint. If there's still any query, then please put in the comment box, and I'll try my level best to answer that. Okay friends, again saying happy gardening to you, and see you in the next video.